Okay, so it's day 3 of the International Music Summit, and I'm a very happy girl. I've got one of the IMS speakers, which is Luciano.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm very good. Always happy to be back on the island, let's say.
Okay, cool. So let's go delve back into your past.
Yes.
Where it all began for you. So how did you first get into music?
I got into music because of my mother. My mother, she bought me a guitar when I was little. I grew up in South America, and she bought me a guitar because I was kind of a person who didn't talk that much, and I was more like an inner, sensible person. And she thought like maybe an instrument could be a key for something, and actually it worked. I got like I was 12, 13, and so I got into the instrument things, actually, and started working for starting working my emotions through music, but nothing with electronic. It was acoustic. And then slowly things became I just got bought a first machine, thought it was interesting, and then I got possibilities of playing some records in a little bar, and everything came along, and I wasn't naturally. I didn't. There was never a moment that I said I'm gonna be the DJ.
Really? So you've never had that point?
Well, there was that. There was certainly a point where it was it was becoming from not only playing music, but would you come to play to a party, or would you be part of this festival, and would you this and that? So then it was then you start taking it a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
And of course there is a step where you're taking that you're realizing that okay, it's going professional.
So at what point was that you thought, hang on a minute, I can be quite good at this and make some money?
Well, at the beginning it was I knew for let's say economical reason also. It's I knew that I wasn't expecting something. I didn't even expect it at the beginning to get paid out of it. I was just going
for the love of it.
Yeah, for the love of it, for friends and things like this. And then of course it's someone asks you, hey, do you want to come in here, play once a month, and I give you a little bit of that, and then you're okay, cool. It's also you can earn something out of it, and everything comes along, and it's yeah.
What I kind of find
I never thought it's going to be, I'm going to do a career out of it.
Yeah, because I think obviously the industry's changed so much, hasn't it, from obviously when we started out and stuff, and now I find that a lot of kids really want they start out with the initial idea.
Of course, because back in the days it wasn't that present as it is today. Probably today is you turn on the TV, you turn on the radio, everything is about that. Back in the days, it wasn't. I was one guy dropped in the middle of a rock and roll scene, and trying to do the best we could with this kind of music. So I think it was very different.
Yeah.
At times, yeah.
What kind of challenges do you think face young kids now, where they're looking at you, they inspire to be in your position, you inspire them, what advice can you give to them, because it is so difficult?
I think it's one of the most important things is definitely you definitely must have the first thing we talk about music. If you're doing this because you're looking for fame or things like this, or you want to be on stage, this is not the first edge to the thing. The first edge that is the music, it is you need to have a sensibility to music. It makes music you should be able to cry through music, to have goosebumps from music, and to have a feeling with the music. If you have a feeling with the music and you have rhythm, you're able to compose, you have something in your hand that makes you can follow rhythm, then you might have a possibility of doing music. And if you do have this both elements, it's only then a matter of having a rage and a fire inside, of saying I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it. And even with this, I'm not saying it's a very hot job.
Yeah. But
when you truly believe in something you love, and when you truly believe something that you have inside of you, well, you have to go to death with it. That's the advice of it. And never forget that it's all about music. Music is not only about getting on stage and raising hands. There's a whole process about. I've been listening to music since I'm 9 years old, and I haven't stopped from that day. And you have to be constantly feeling the music, but also at the same time trying to when you get successful, feed the industry also by doing things for the others, for the smaller.
Yeah, cool. So did you have like a really like close like support by your family and friends when you
Yes.
decided that you wanted to do it?
I had a full support of my mother. I had full support of my whole family. Well, no, not my whole family, but my mother. She's really, and I was living with my mother, so my mother is my family. And actually, I also built the record label with my sister.
Oh, cool.
She's graphic designer, and she does all the graphics of the editing.
So have you ever hit a point in your career, like when you were trying to make it before you hit big, that you thought, oh, I don't know, like a bit of a doubt in yourself at all?
No. I never had a doubt that
You're on it.
yeah, that this I knew that this was the thing that I really wanted to do.
So what advice do you give to people that might just be like have an amazing talent? Oh, you know, it's so competitive now, I don't know how I can do it. Is there anything you can say to them? Or?
No, it's just like as I said before, it's like anything that you probably have when you know that you have like a very strong feeling about it, and when you know that you have really something that you are completely convinced about what you're doing, and you have passion, and you have a fire for what you do, man, just go for it. It's like whatever happens, whatever people tell you, just go for it.
Follow your instinct.
Yeah, follow your instinct. And I'm not saying it will work, but I'm just telling that this is something you should satisfy yourself. And trying it probably gives you an opportunity of curing this. And if you don't cure this, then you're going to regret all your life.
Exactly, you don't live with regret, do you? So would you kind of advise people to kind of like go for your passion, but be a little bit sensible and maybe have a plan B?
Of course, because again, it's all about the success is going to be through music. It's the music that is going to raise you up to have a certain audience, to have people who listen to you, people who respect you, and it needs to be around you. And if this is your main reason and your main attraction with the thing, then it's what. Like the kids of today, I'm so surprised the way they can work it out to promote themselves.
Yeah, they're on it, aren't they?
They know everything. It's like them. I have a whole enterprise to do this. Let's say that I have people hired for the graphics, I have people for the communication, I have people for, and the kids of today, they are fully enterprise by their own. Yeah. They can tweet, they can promote, they can record, they can master, they do it all. And everything through computer, through let's say network, through forums, and I think it's brilliant.
You're feeling very positive about like the industry today then?
I think I'm definitely positive about everything. I think changes is like, of course, it's like you will always, whatever change happens, you will always have people who complain about it and people who are happy about it.
Those views.
And changes are necessary to make things evolve. Nobody controls the industry, so probably the one today that have to start is the big company who used to earn millions with the record deal and with the record business. That maybe today has changed because we have internet and things, but this also gives us an opportunity to feed smaller artisans. Actually that they are raising up, and it gives a chance to have a new kind of form of creativity, raising up, and music is free again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And music always has been free. No one controls this, and this is what makes it so special.
So like your Pretender label on your night is like one of the biggest on the island, one of the biggest one, everyone's always talking about it. So do you kind of like always look for new talent, or like you said, like always try and involve them as much as you can?
Yeah, I mean, the rule number one that I have is always I've always wanted to give back to the music what music was. Say that I'm always trying to bring all the musicians that inspire, trying to bring them in what I do and making the past part of what I do. But at the same time, I'm always feeding the present with the past. I mean, all the new artists, all the people who probably wouldn't have a chance to come here if they wouldn't be through someone who pushes them. So that's what I've been trying to do.
So you know, when you were kind of like trying to make it, did you have a mentor or somebody that really kind of guided you?
My mentor is Derek May.
Derek May. So do you know him personally?
Of course. I was the first person who released my stuff.
Okay. So how did he actually mentor you? Did he give you advice, or did he just kind of take
Not really. Just observing this animal guy, which is like, he's an absolutely brilliant person. Actually, was like, he was inspiring.
So who were your musical inspirations like?
At that time, was like the very beginning was on Atkins, Modern 500, Metroplex, Derek May, like all those guys, Rob Hood, and all those guys were my main motivation.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much. I don't want to keep you too much longer. You've got your talk.
Please.
Thank you very much.